Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And this is Maggie Mae.
She is.
Join us as we follow the moon. Well, today we're spending a lovely August afternoon at 70 degrees in Seaside, Oregon.
It is beautiful.
We're at the Trails Seaside Park, and we want to show you what makes this park very unique. One is it's right in town. Most Thousand Trails we found are out on the skirts somewhere.
Yeah.
So come along with us. We'll show you how to get here and everything this amazing park has to offer.
Thanks.
Now we're starting off here going north on 101, just coming into Seaside, Oregon. And this park is kind of unique because it does have a road that splits the park in half. And if you'll notice, the south side of the park is 30 amp service. The north side of the park is 50 amp. Every site in there is a full hookup site. But if you need 50 amp, you'll want to be over on the north side of the park. You'll go past an outlet mall. And just as you go past that, the last building of the outlet mall up here, you'll come to a traffic light. And that traffic light is 12th Avenue. We're going to take it to the right, and that will take us straight back to our Thousand Trails Campground. And by the way, they do have some nice stores in that outlet mall.
Yes,
it's not a real big one, but they have Nike, they have Pendleton, they have Rack Room Shoes, Famous Footwear, a couple eateries.
Yeah.
So if you need to do a little shopping while you're in town, that's not a bad spot. As you come down 12th, you'll come to a four-way stop. And this is where our GPS said we were at the park. I think everybody else's does. That blue sign says campground 1,500 feet.
Yeah.
Just there to reassure you that you haven't made a wrong turn. Now we're only just a couple blocks off of 101, but that's all the wider Seaside is. It's basically a north and south right along 101 town. Now when you come back around this curve, you'll see two things. First of all is a big sign that says check-in is to the right. So no matter which sites you want to look at, you check in at the ranger station on the right hand side. They are a noon check-in. Don't arrive before noon. Very, very friendly staff too. If you are pulling a toad like we do, you'll come in, you'll make the first to the right, and this is a loop that can bring you right back around. You can unhitch back here in this loop. It'll bring you right back around to the exit if you want to go over to the 50 amp side. We actually took our toad, we didn't unhook over here. And just took it around over to the other side. There's no problems. There was nothing tight about doing that. But we're going to take you around the 30 amp side first. There's a little playground right there in front of us as we turn back towards the guard shack. And we're going to take the first road to the left as you enter the park. This is a double loop. We're going to take you around the outside of it. They're nice sites. You've got nice sized side yards, quite a few mature trees throughout the park.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And the sites are for the most part very level.
Yeah.
You'll see those with the chain across them. Those are annual sites. Now this building right here is the laundry, and this is the only laundry for both sides of the park. So if you're on the 50 amp side and you do need a laundry, you'll need to come back over to this side to do the laundry.
It was huge too.
Yeah, it was a huge laundry. So this is coming around the outer loop on this side of the park. I believe this 30 amp side is somewhere around 110 or 115 sites on this side. Now you'll see more RVs through the trees over there. We're going to come a short ways down here and make a left and take you into this loop. These roads are all one way, so we're traveling the way it shows on the maps that are the directions to go. But this is a really pretty little loop over here too.
It sure is.
There actually are a few pull-through sites on this side. I think there's maybe a half a dozen of them scattered around on corners. When we go to make a left around this last corner here in this loop, you'll see one that's a pull-through site, the last one on the left. Right there. There are a few that are just scattered throughout the park, but most every site's a back end, and they're all angled, so they're all very easy to get into and out of.
That offers more privacy too.
Mm-hmm. Very much. When you come out of that loop, this is their dog park. It's an all gravel dog park. It is not Maggie Mae approved.
She does not like that.
But they make up for it here in just a moment.
They sure did.
So now we're coming back up through the park towards the guard shack. Or I guess I should say ranger station. That's what they like
they
now.
do.
And we'll go through the exit at the ranger station. Right here to the stop sign. And just across the road is the gate for the north side. Now this gate is never manned, so it does take the code that they give you when you check in to come in and out. And this is the entrance to the 50 amp side. It is beautiful.
Oh, it was very lush.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of a drive back in there.
Yeah, it is. Now we did stay in the 50 amp side. When we got there, I think we had 2 or 3 spaces that we saw that were open.
Yeah.
The park stays full. And if you do want on the 50 amp side, my best suggestion is be there at noon.
Yeah.
We didn't get there until I think 1:30, 2 o'clock, and we got, I believe, the next to the last space over there. It's like all 1,000 trails, it is first come, first serve. Now, Maggie said we had to show you this. Over here where you see these trees, there's a pond and it has a little dog walk symbol on it. Well, that's one of the best hidden secrets in this park. If you have a dog, you walk back there towards those trees, you'll start to see a path going back through there. And this is the most unique dog park I've ever seen.
You just crossed over water.
That's all the fence there is, because it's like a moat all the way around it, as well as a lake on one side and trees all the way around it.
It was wonderful.
It was amazing. And there were benches out there, picnic tables, benches facing the lake.
People would go in, their whole families would go in and just sit there and let the dogs run, and it was great.
Now there was a tent area, shuffleboard, tennis, cornhole, and horseshoes back there. So a lot to do right as you round that curve. And this building was amazing.
This
is their indoor pool. When you walk in, you've got this little hangout area. There's games and things to play, the pool, the hot tub.
Yeah, look at that.
It was busy all the time. Next up on the left was the clubhouse. And they had a nice clubhouse room. They had a nice kids room right off of that. And on the back of it was a nice little patio deck that overlooks the outdoor play area. And you'll see there they've got all kinds of playground equipment. There's a sports field there, and there's a huge big family fire pit back there that they do fire up on the weekends. There's also some storage and overflow parking back there. Now this 50 amp part has 4 rows, I believe, up here in this first part. And these are a little bit more wide open. You don't have the trees in and amongst the sites. So if you are camping looking for a clear view of the sky for satellite or for Starlink or for stargazing, then this would be a good section for you.
And that was a big dog walk that was going back down the side.
Yeah, big grassy area. It wasn't fenced or anything, but it was a nice dog walk. And then also in this first section, we're going to make a left here and go around this loop. This is a seasonal loop. It is not open year-round as the rest of the park is. But this was a real popular spot.
Yeah.
And these sites right ahead of us here, now the sites along our right, back up to that entrance road. And you've got all the greenery and the pretty part right in front of you.
Yeah.
And these are a little bit more wooded in through that area too if you're looking for shade. We were here in early August, and I don't think it broke 72 degrees the whole time.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go straight back forward through another row here of this 50 amp section so you can get an idea of what this area of sites look like.
They were pretty typical.
Yeah, they were. Again, all nicely angled, all 50 amp full hookup, but kind of you're right, your typical RV park type sites. We're going to come down one last row here to show you their cabins. And this cabin section was really nice and really well used.
Yes, yeah.
The cabins looked like they were full, especially on the weekends, but even through the week they were pretty much full. At the end of the cabins, we're going to make a left. And as you looked at that map, this is the very right-hand loop of the 50 amp site. And we're going to come under that little wooded area. A couple more cabins on our left. Some great sites that are all shaded back in there.
Yeah, this was really nice.
Now as we turn right here, you'll see that right in front of us is their bathhouse. There are 3 bathhouses as well as a bathhouse connected to the pool. Very nice, very recently renovated, I would guess, and spotless clean. And here's where we parked. And we want to show you our site here. This was our side yard. We
Very
had
generous.
Picnic table,
Really
fire
nice,
pit,
yeah.
and then the campsite, water, sewer, and electric, all right there, very easy to get to. So Cathy, what did you think about our time at Seaside RV Resort, Thousand Trails?
It is wonderful. It really is.
Yeah, it's a great park. It's one of those things I like about the park is every site is a full hookup. One side is all 30 amp, the other side is 30 and 50. And you can see by the video, I shot this on a Monday afternoon, which normally is the day the campgrounds kind of empty out from the weekends. And the campground is full. This one stays full all summer. So,
And it's beautiful.
yeah, it really is. Lots of great things to offer. The dog park, Maggie definitely gives it 4 paws up.
That's right.
And if you have a canine friend that likes really nice dog parks, your dog may want to consider bringing you here.
That's right.
And if that's the case, call or email, because your dog may have trouble with the keyboard.
That's right.
But call or email our friends Warren and Sharon Lewis. They are here to help answer any questions you may have about Thousand Trails, how you can stay at a beautiful place like this and cost you nothing per night.
That's right.
It doesn't get any better than that. So with that, if you enjoyed the video today, leave us a thumbs up. We certainly appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe, ring the notification bell. That way you'll know when every one of our videos come out.
Thank you for following us as we follow the moon.
Thanks for watching today.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.
And be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when new videos come out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media too.